Thoughts, Louis?
The lyrics were creepy.
Yeah.
But the weird thing was, it's quite a happy tune if you just listen to the music.
Yeah.
So it's only, probably old me would not even listen to the lyrics. And that's a nice little ditty.
You might be, I like this song, let's have it as our first dance. It's a upbeat little song.
Because that one's sounds like a nice tune, but it's creepy. So I think, yeah, right. So, and then what do I think of it? I mean, I like the tune.
Yeah. Any idea who it was? Who's the band?
I think it sounded like the Beatles.
It is the Beatles. Yes.
Oh,
Look
right.
at that.
Okay.
Very good, Louis.
Right.
Progress, Louis.
And that sounded like, singing it sounded like Paul McCartney.
No, he was doing backing, so John Lennon was the main. He wrote the song. Although part of it was based on an early Elvis Presley song, Baby Let's Play House, written by Arthur Gunter. And the line, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. That whole line was taken from that Elvis song.
I mean, that's a creepy line, isn't it?
Lennon later expressed his dislike of the song, saying he always hated it. In 1973, he said it was his least favourite song, but I think that was more because of he had to rush it. He didn't get to do all the stuff he wanted on it.
But as we discovered, Elvis didn't write his songs anyway.
No, he didn't. The Elvis song's written by Arthur Gunter.
Talking about little girl is a bit odd, isn't it?
I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You'd better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man. That's the end, little girl.
Yeah, when you say it like that, I mean, it's terrifying. But it's actually done in the style of, I want to hold your hand. So that sounds like early Beatles.
Yeah, it's 1965 from Rubber Soul.
Right.
Let this be a sermon. I mean everything I've said. I mean everything I said. I'm not joking. I'd rather see you dead. No, I mean everything I said. Baby, I'm determined that I'd rather see you dead.
So
you better run for your life if you can, little girl.
So who wrote this then? Was it
John Lennon, based on that Elvis Presley lyric.
And then what was his intention, John Lennon, then?
Well, this is interesting. I've got a quote from Paul McCartney about this. Paul McCartney said, this is Paul. I won't do the Liverpudlian accent. John was always on the run, running for his life. He was married, whereas none of my songs would have Catch You With Another Man. It was never a concern of mine, because I had a girlfriend and I would go with other girls. It was a perfectly open relationship, so I wasn't as worried about that as John. So
John...
I think John was, maybe he had a troubled, violent upbringing.
Did he? But
he wasn't always the best. No, John. He wasn't always the best husband. Could get a little bit hitty. Yeah, so he wasn't a perfect human. I think his insecurities were coming out there, weren't they?
Well, they do say that about people who cheat. They say if your partner accuses you of cheating, check out, they might be cheating, because sometimes it's their guilty
unless
conscience.
They catch you in bed with another person, in which case.
Or you're coming home with lipstick on your collar or something.
Yeah.
But, if your partner's a bit too jealous, then they could be because they're cheating.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what. So that was sort of what was going on there. I'm a bit creeped out. To be honest,
this is like turning into a psychology podcast.
I know. I'm a bit creeped out this whole thing. We're gonna have some music and some laughs. Aren't we? This is supposed to be like music, chat, and a comedy.
It is music, chat, and comedy and laughs.
Okay. Because so far it's. Sort
you
of
look disturbed.
I am a bit. What about Catherine, a loyal a listener, saying
a loyal kisser? You're you're turning creepy. That's like a Freudian slip. Catherine, our loyal kisser. Well.
I think it was just a K for Catherine.
If you want to tell Catherine something here, please do. Catherine, Louis has something to tell you.
Catherine, I apologise. Nigel, yet again, is talking about. Well, let's call it paedophilia, and I feel that's lowering the tone.
Catherine's a grown woman.
Yeah, but little girl.
You're thinking of
the
Catherine,
song, the whole song, little girl. What's that about? I mean, I suppose sometimes people.
The Beatles also had a song called "Little Child," which was with the Beatles. Little child, won't you dance with me? I'm so sad and lonely.
A lot of songs have my baby won't left me.
Yeah.
So I suppose in those times people used to use.
Think
those
of that
sort of
Spice
words.
Girls song. Wanna make love to your baby.
Yeah, that is about. is that going to be on the playlist? That is hard.
That's not the actual lyric either. It's "wanna make love to you, baby," but it does sound like.
Yeah. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Another song, Louis.
Yes, please.
Another creepy song, Louis.
Well, as if I'm not creeped out enough.
Yeah, you're going to get more creeped out by this one, I think.
Okay.
And do listen to the lyrics on this next creepy song, Louis.
Okay.
Here we go.